Two guys, one sofa.
Hello and welcome to Two Guys, One Sofa. I am Pete. Joining me as ever is the gelatinous omnishambles that is Graham Kinniston. And on our last episode, I lifted the curtain a little bit on Two Guys, One Sofa. I let you in behind the magic and revealed that our sophisticated setup was nothing more than a phone perched between two dining chairs within my home. Today, we go one step further. I finished work at my new job at 3 o'clock. By 3:10, Graham and I were sat in Cineworld Shrewsbury preparing to see today's film, which we'll get to in a moment. We left the cinema, we got into Graham's car. We are still in Graham's car, in the car park. So, my question to you, Graham, why haven't you got any trousers on? It's not that kind of car park. Stan Collymore is not going to be along to juggle your Johnson.
It's a warm day. That's my excuse, and I'm horny. Horny for dinos.
It looks like a slug on a beanbag. and
don't they all?
And speaking of hideous bollocks, we've just been to see Jurassic World 2
Fallen Kingdom,
Rise of the Silver Goldblum, whatever the fuck this one is called. So we'll come to that in a minute. I mean, before we get started, Graham, I believe you've recently seen Transformers.
The fifth one
in the universe. Quickly,
we're doing a quick catch up.
Quickly, your thoughts on that.
Well, quick backstory to it. I thought I'd saw the Bumblebee trailer come out.
Yeah.
And the Bumblebee trailer looks very much like it was the first hour of that very first Transformers film that was heavily Spielbergy, and I liked. That was the one bit of Transformers I liked, that first hour of that first film. So I thought, you know what, since Bumblebee's coming out, let's put myself through it. Let's watch the Fallen Knight last night.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Michael Bay! Fuck you!
Yeah, I mean, obviously, fuck you, Michael Bay.
Fuck you!
Goes without saying, fuck you, Michael. So I'll just give you a quick checklist. So, I presume, let's think, explosions for out, yeah?
2 seconds!
2
seconds! It opened with an explosion! Like, Michael Bay is literally like Donald Trump at the movie. And I think he's purposely trying. He's self-aware now.
He's gained sentience.
Yes! Like, he knows what people are doing! And the best thing is, people can walk past this car now and just see me flipping the fuck out!
Still with no trousers on.
No!
Why is that half naked?
Sun's out, dicks out, people!
I mean, casual racism, yes.
Oh, the horn doesn't work!
I mean, if you're half naked, it's borderline impotent, that's why.
It isn't the only horn that isn't working.
Oh, wait, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, seriously.
So explosions,
casual racism, massive misogynistic fucking overtones.
I mean, a vapid woman.
Poor acting.
American flag?
American flag.
Did it end with an Optimus Prime voiceover? Did it end with an Optimus Prime voiceover?
Yeah. Fuck that film. Yeah, I've got nothing. I'm so happy this Bumblebee one is not in his hands, and if it hopefully pans out the way that I'm hoping it will, I'm cautiously optimistic, which is massive considering how fucking awful these Transformers films are. With Bay not in charge, I'm cautiously optimistic, and I pray to fucking Christ that it pans out as such. And it's this kind of grounded level film, because it's a prequel, so they can't go end of worldy again with the blue lasers. A planet came to a planet. Like, they actually rewrote stuff from the last Michael Bay Transformers film. They just kind of forgot. It was like, Cybertron's back. It destroyed it, the last one or the third one or whatever it was. Like, they don't even know what the fuck they're doing anymore. They can't even rewatch their own films to fucking see what happened. They're that bad.
So fuck that film. I mean, at the end of our last podcast,
I'm putting it up there with Ghostbusters reboot.
Oh really? That bad?
That fucking bad.
I mean,
2 hours.
Jesus Christ.
2+ hours.
I mean, I thought over 3 for a Transformers film. What I thought over 3 hours.
It felt like fucking eternity, whatever it was.
Wow. Okay, so that's Transformers. I mean, at the end of our last podcast, which I think was Deadpool, was the last one we
Yes,
did?
I believe it was.
We talked a little bit about Solo, a Star Wars
Indeed.
film, a film that neither of us were looking forward to seeing. And if you haven't seen, Apathy got the better of you.
Yeah.
You've not seen Solo.
Along with most of the planet.
Yeah, because this film has bombed. It
Yeah.
bombed bad. I mean, they're projecting, what, best part of 100 million loss on this. So I have seen it. I went to see it on Monday. I mean, what I would say, I guess, not as bad as you would expect.
It doesn't deserve to bomb, would you say?
I mean, it's better than Rogue One. I would give it that. And to be honest, I kind of enjoyed it more than Last Jedi
Yeah.
as well. I mean, for all of the talk of how shit is it, Aiden Eichenberg, what the fuck the actor's name is, who plays Han Solo.
Not.
There was a lot of talk about how bad he was. He was pretty good. I quite liked him in this. Not a good film by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, it's a fucking ugly film. You know, it's you know, the look of it is terrible. Brown.
Everything is brown from the trailers that
Yeah,
I've seen.
everything's very shadowy, everything's very dimly lit, and not in a sort of atmospheric way, just in a what the fuck are you doing, Ron Howard kind of way.
Interesting.
The plot is fairly inconsequential. If you've seen if you don't see the twist coming from
You're
a fucking mile off, you've never seen the film in
You're
your
a
life.
fucking idiot.
So yeah, I mean, not as bad as you'd expect. It has its moments of some fun action scenes. The nostalgia's probably not ramped up as obnoxiously as you'd expect, and it probably wasn't quite as stupid as I was expecting. You know, I was expecting it to focus around Jabba the Hutt and Han's adventures with Jabba the Hutt working for him. Doesn't feature in the film at all, Jabba. He's referred to, but I mean, I had a whole opening scene mapped out in my head that I was expecting to see, to the point where when it didn't happen I was confused because I was just so convinced that this was going to happen. I thought, where was that scene? And it was essentially, I was convinced we were getting child Han Solo, young Han Solo as a kid with his parents, and they'd be, you know, smugglers or traders either on a ship or some sort of junkyard. We'd see him having his happy little life. Perhaps he'd be pulling a few scams and, you know, tricking a few gullible.
Those
you know how it
solos,
is,
dude.
yeah,
Those solos.
Oh, I'll come on to the Solo thing in a second, actually, because that's not so good. But yeah, like, you know, to be living that little life. Perhaps you see Han playing. Perhaps he'd be playing with a toy blaster, you know, because foreshadowing.
Yes.
And then something will happen. Perhaps be it
Bandit.
the Empire, be it rogue bandits, whatever it be, invade the ship, invade that little trade thing. Han Solo hides. We see his parents killed by, you know, stormtroopers, by rogues, whatever the case is.
No.
We see young Han hiding his face, his head goes down, he's crying, he's scared,
And all of a sudden it pops back up and he's
and
an
it's
adult.
old Han Solo,
Yeah,
punched in the
old,
face. The old
yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
basically.
the hat from
That's
Last Crusade. You had that all
exactly
planned
what I
out,
was
didn't you?
expecting. No, we just go straight in with him as, you know, Aiden Eckenreich, whatever we see. And it basically follows, you know, a short period in his life. We skip ahead 3 years and that's it. You know, we sort of see him within a sort of few days cycle, 3 days down the line from when we first meet him. In terms of the Solo thing, yeah, so we find out early on that this kid's name is Han.
As you do.
Yeah. Yeah, so
There's people getting in the car next
people in
to
the
us.
car next to us.
No, this should be interesting then. Go on.
He looks confused by the car as well.
We're now reviewing. She's pregnant.
She's pregnant.
That or fat. I'm gonna say pregnant.
Yeah, I mean, if she's just seen Jurassic World, then God help her, she's losing that baby.
Yeah.
It would have killed itself in the womb.
It generally would have done, I think.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Solo.
Oh yeah, we've just gone solo. We've just gone
Solo. Oh God.
So,
End this
yeah.
podcast now.
Anyway, yeah, we see Han.
Why isn't this horn working?
And he's in an effort, he's separated from the girl Emilia Clarke early on, in an effort to sort of get his way back to her. He joins the sort of the Empire, basically.
The Legion of Doom.
Yeah, as wants to be a pilot, and we see him trying to enlist. And you know, they ask, where do you come from? What's your name? He's like, I don't have a name. I don't have a family. It's just Han. And you think, Han? I'll call you Han Solo. That's it. That's the origins of the name.
Oh,
Han
get
Solo.
fucked.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Get fucked.
Seriously.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Someone in this cinema booed. Yeah. So that was the low point of the film.
Oh my God, that's shit.
Yeah.
That's shit. That's so shit.
There's a few stupid eye-rolling moments. Emilia Clarke is really bad in it.
Emilia Clarke's fucking terrible in everything she's in.
I've not seen...
She's only famous because of the Dragon fucking TV show.
Yeah, which I don't watch. So
but she's shit in that as well because fucking... Let's just drop this now right in the middle, the bomb. People who watch Game of Thrones are dickheads normally. They don't understand what quality is.
I mean, if we could see our viewership now, it would just be dwindling away.
We've lost 7 out of the 10. 7 out of the 10.
70%. 70% of our audience.
So for the 3 of you that are still with us, as you will be known, the golden 30%.
Thank you, Luke. We appreciate your continued support.
I say thank you, Luke. And Mum, I guess.
Yeah, I mean...
And one of us listening back to make sure that it works.
Yeah, I've stopped listening by this point. Yeah. Fuck this noise. So yeah, Solo, you know, it is what it is. 5 out of 10, whatever. One and done.
Alright.
Which brings us on to Jurassic World 2. Look who's talking now. Oh, here we go again. Whatever the fuck this piece of shit was called. Graham, take it away.
Where do we start? Right, let's just go. Obviously, first off, spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers from the offset. Fuck this one.
Yeah, and next off the bat, it's fucking horrendous.
Yeah, I hated this.
I want this film to die.
Yeah, I mean, if this film has a mum and dad, take it to the Algarve and leave it in that room while you go for tapas.
God, honestly, I mean, if it wasn't for watching, it's lucky that this came along in a week that I watched fucking Transformers 5. Because, good God.
I mean, this is up there. This is bang up there. When we think back to that shit movie podcast we did in the early days of Two Guys, One Sofa.
I mean, this was genuinely, I can't remember rolling my eyes so much.
I mean, we were openly laughing.
I told this film to fuck off at one point out loud. Yeah.
I think I said die bitch at one point. just at the film, not even at a character, just at the film.
Phil is personified, isn't it?
I mean, the people
are still in the car.
They're asleep in the car next. What the fuck is
going on? They're asleep, what?
Are they dead? Should we check on them?
Perhaps they did watch Jurassic World and have now no, it only works if they're in a garage and they gas themselves. You can't die on fumes outside.
I mean,
I'm going to let them go. I'm just going to let them go. Perhaps they're just therapeutically listening to our ramblings. The other side. This is really creepy. Should I just move up a bay?
Move up a Michael Bay?
Move up a Michael Bay. Fuck you, Pete. Fuck you. I've had enough of this shit all afternoon watching Jurassic World. Oh, right. Okay, Jurassic World. Okay.
Because you quite liked the first one, didn't you? I thought it was. I was very much bland shit, but you raved about it. You demanded I go and see this film.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely better. I think the thing is, though, with that first one, I was expecting it to be so shite, and it wasn't so shite. And again,
it was passable.
Yeah, and I mean,
and done.
Nowadays, in 2018, you have to remember, passable is a fucking raving review.
Yeah, from us.
Yeah, that's how cynical we've become. I enjoyed the first one. It kind of almost held up on repeat viewing when I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, I've not seen it again. So
it was alright. Again, it was an okay movie. Well done. Congratulations, everyone. You soft rebooted Jurassic Park, but there was no need for the sequel again, and then they did.
Where do we even begin with this fucking thing?
Okay, let's go plot. Let's break it down as best we can, because I have some gripes about characters. But I don't think we can get to the characters until we obviously get through the plot. So the plot of this film is the Jurassic Park island is blowing up because of a volcano.
Yeah, it's been abandoned a few years now.
Yeah, 3 years, did they say?
I think they said 3 years. We get some very expeditional BBC news report at the start.
We did! The Beeb were in it!
Yeah, the BBC.
But then it wasn't Steve Redgrave? What the fuck? Somebody just
no, it wasn't Steve Redgrave.
No, sorry. Somebody drove past, which was the cross of Darren O'Brien and Steve.
Darren O'Brien? You mean Darren O'Brien?
Him, yeah.
Yeah.
The guy from Mock the Week.
Yeah.
Oh, good God, that was interesting. So, yeah, anyway, island's about to explode after 3 years.
It's a volcano.
The dormant volcano just isn't dormant
it's not
anymore.
Dormant anymore, it's woken.
So that happens. Good job that didn't happen when the park was open, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, what happens if I mean, what would
sure
done
they
if-
have
if it was
tremors
that-
for 3 odd years if a volcano becomes surely active. Anyway,
Yeah, I mean, what were they going to do if the park hadn't had to be closed down? This would have just been happening in a theme park full of people.
goals.
Yeah.
Take that, Alton Towers. I'm waiting for that to happen.
Fuck your smiler accident. There's a fucking volcano on there.
They've one-upped you motherfuckers.
Oh,
So
welcome,
yeah,
Tyler.
so the island's going to shit, and then the lady from the first one, old Ron Howard's daughter,
Yeah.
Bryce Howard,
Bryce Howard something.
Dallas.
Bryce Dallas Howard, that's it.
That's
Yeah.
right. She is part of now this recruiting kind of telecom Save the Dinosaurs pledge campaign.
Essentially, yeah, like an activist group to
Yeah.
save the dinosaurs.
Yeah. So she's introduced in a little throwback to the first film in the elevator,
Yes.
which immediately I went, oh, okay, yeah, she's in the elevator again, okay, I get it. And then, of course, the elevator doesn't fully open this time to reveal this big technological command center. It's
Yeah,
just
she's bringing Starbucks.
And all of a sudden, that's when I went, oh no.
Yeah.
Actually, I went, oh no, long before. As soon as somebody said they should all be dead by now, I think was the opening segment of
Yeah.
the film, and I mean, the island's exploding. The dinosaurs need saving. Congress says no. Some benefactor who turns out to be the partner of John Hammond, the original
Yes.
runner of the park,
Wheelchair-bound man.
now says, I'll send you to look after to rescue these dinosaurs illegally, and they can go live on our new island, because nothing goes wrong on islands with dinosaurs.
Yeah, right. Islands are notoriously safe.
Well, they're definitely safer than how it ended up. So they go to the island. It turns out they're double crossed because they're animal traffickers or
Yeah, some mercenary
something.
hunters, of course.
Dinosaurs.
Cliche.
Yeah, dinosaurs. I mean,
They are there to gather up the islands, put the animals for auction.
auction to hunters or
They mentioned them using them for agricultural use.
yeah,
All of
agricultural
this shit.
use. We joked that the Chinese were there wanting to cook them, and the Japanese were there wanting to fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't joke that,
Generally, you thought it was going to happen.
Yeah.
That was an observation we thought was going to happen at some point. And then, there's another dinosaur that they created from nothing. That's a
Oh,
thing.
yeah, what was that called? There's something raptor. Is it Ida Raptor?
Neoraptor, fucking
The
Necroraptor,
Raptor, the
Optimus
Mecha
Raptor, Raptor 2.0,
yeah.
Tyrannoraptor,
Star Raptor.
the Raptor Gauntlet.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Four Raptor.
Black Raptor,
Black Raptor. Oh.
Raptor Eye. I mean, there's so many. Raptor Man and the Wasp. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Star Trek Interraptor. I don't know what it was called, but it was a fucking raptor.
Pan Raptor. A Star Wars story.
Oh my god. It was just known as Raptor, but since it was by itself, it's known as Raptor Solo.
Raptor Solar.
I mean, the annoying thing is as well, it's getting really fucking hot in this car because the sun is really coming
They
out.
always say that, dogs die in hot cars. Hopefully that'll happen to us.
Yeah, I think you may hear Fat Man and Pete die in hot car.
Yeah, this might be our suicide.
This
note.
could be it. This is, if I'm going down fucking swinging. Fuck this film!
Yeah.
So, they end up back at this mansion somehow with this auction going on.
Yeah, a mansion with an underground dungeon big enough to house dinosaurs.
11 dinosaur species.
11 species of dinosaurs.
And then there's also this raptor that they've bred again. That's like the Dominus Rex, was it? From the first one?
It was a Dominus Rex, which was a cross between a T-Rex and a raptor. And this is a cross between the
A raptor and a
Dominus
T-Rex. I know, a raptor. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck knows.
Yeah, because at the start of the film we get
It takes its tooth.
Yeah, the opening scene of the film, they're trying to take a bone sample from the dead Indominus Rex at the bottom of the pool from the first one, and they end up freeing the
giant,
the monosaur, whatever the fuck the
I just called it the
creature is
dinosaur
called.
whale.
Yeah, the dino whale.
The dino whale.
Like this, the aqua.
The Aquaraptor.
The aqua McCarthy. Yeah, the floating McCarthy.
Oh god, McCarthy Orosaurus or something.
Yeah, the McCarthy thing.
Because she's fat.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Yeah, that's the joke. Anyway, where were we?
They never come back to that. That's sort of released into the wild accidentally, into the sea.
It came back at the end.
Oh yeah, we see it at the very end, about to eat a surfer.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's.
We'll get to that in a bit, because that's gonna be.
There might not be a bit the way this is going at the moment.
No, we're all over the fucking shop with this, but this is how bad this film is. I mean, okay, so they end up back at this mansion. Dinosaurs, the bad dinosaur gets loose.
All the dinosaurs.
Get loose in the end.
Yeah, we'll come to that in a second.
Yeah. So the main crux of the end, the third act of this film is them in this mansion. They're all there. All the characters. You've got. Starlord, you've got Howard's daughter, Ron Howard's daughter, you've got generic child for every Jurassic Park film, you've got the bumbly scared sidekick character, and then also the inclusion of a feminist warrior woman who take no shit from no one.
That's something else that happens in Solo, by the way. There's a feminist robot.
Like, was it on the nose as this one?
Worse. I'm
really?
saying now. I mean, I hope you get around to seeing this on Sky Movies at some point.
I'm sure I will. I put myself.
As bad as Jar Jar Binks.
Wow.
I'm laying it on the line now, dear listener.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, those fucking half-shaven head women are gonna fucking come after you after saying that.
I don't care.
Lesbians.
Oh, I thought you were talking like the chick from a Black Panther. No, you mean lesbians?
Yeah, I mean your social justice warrior types, the ones that always just go a little bit too far to piss me off.
Oh, okay.
And then I end up ranting about them. And this character in Jurassic World.
I mean, what are they going to do? Like tofu me to death? What?
They have vegan powers, man. You've watched Scott Pilgrim.
Vegan powers is, it's a fucking granola bar. That's what that is.
Curds and whey, bitches. Curds and whey.
Curds and whey.
But so they're all in this fucking mansion laboratory thing, and they end up killing the bad dinosaur.
It gets impaled.
Because Blue, the raptor, the surviving raptor from the first one, obviously is now the mascot of this franchise.
Yeah.
And comes back to save Starlord from dying.
Yeah, it's essentially Baby Groot of the dinosaur world. Yeah.
Because they even, throughout the film, sporadically put in things. Because, you've got to remember, the first 3 films of this series were based on the fact that raptors were bastards.
Yeah, we hate raptors. They're worse than T-Rex. The T-Rex is a flagship animal.
Exactly. The raptors were always the fucking evil bastards because they just killed.
One of them got kung fu through a window by a gymnast.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
The Lost World. This is the Lost World Part 2, though. That's the thing.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
This is more of a sequel to that than it is to the first Jurassic World.
Yeah. Yeah, it does, actually, because humans bad at the end of the day.
Bad.
They were like, okay, so the dinosaurs have got free roaming to the park. What are we going to do? Oh, well, humans. Humans are the bad people in this one.
Yeah.
So the main crux of it isn't them trying to escape dinosaurs or have even dinosaur interactions. The crux of this fucking plot is human bad.
Humans so bad.
Human bad. Trying to stop bad human with less bad humans.
Yeah.
But throughout this film, they just dropped in with this raptor. They dropped in constantly. Oh, look how it's showing empathy. What did I say? Empathy. Isn't that the stroke you have when flashing lights happen?
That's epilepsy.
That's epilepsy.
What is empathy?
What's empathy? Surely empathy is... I can't use my phone or recording on my phone to Google it.
I mean, I'm going to assume it's not a real word and you're just a mongoloid.
That's a solid bet.
Yeah.
Well, empathy then. But it went out its way to show that this raptor wasn't the killing machine that 3 films in 20 years of this franchise have told us to be, because now it's got to be the hero.
Yeah.
It can't be a mindless killing machine.
But we still get the T-Rex having its occasional moment where it pops up to save the day and then roars.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because...
Captain Convenience, the T-Rex.
Yeah. It is! It's the Convenience Rex!
It is the Deus Ex Machina. Deus Rex Machina.
Oh my god. Yep, the raptor fucking ends up killing the new, bigger fucking hybrid raptor from this one, impaling it on a Triceratops' skeleton. And then at the end, just the worst ending to any film I think I've ever seen ever in the history of anything.
Okay.
I'd put this worse than fucking Melissa McCartney going to the ghost world. This is fucking terrible. This ending, I cannot express how much I hated this ending. What they do is the dinosaurs are all trapped in this
Yeah, like the basement laboratory.
And some toxic gas is there.
Gas has been released. That's never
Why is the toxic gas there? It's never explained like it's part of a system. It's just labelled a canister, toxic gas.
Yeah, it gets shot and therefore released and the ventilation system breaks. But yeah, why is it there?
Yeah. One of many little things along those lines. I'm going to put the fucking window down. Holy shit, it's fucking hot in
Should we
here.
just open the doors and like let the world listen to this?
Hold on a minute. The problem is, there we are. Let's just do that.
Pleasing.
Turn it off. There we go.
Ah.
Alright, so the world is now, and I'm going to shut my side window just in case I wake up the sleeping pregnant lady.
We can induce a labour here.
Oh my god. Oh, see, what we can't see is her fiddling with the coat hanger right now. She's after watching that film. So yeah, the ending, Pete, the ending. Of course, so all the dinosaurs are being gassed to death in some sort of solution that is final.
Yeah.
Very, very Nazi.
Yeah, I mean, what would Adolf Hitler do if he was here today?
Exactly.
Sure
Well, he would have.
gas a Rex or two. That's what Adolf Hitler would do.
Wow. So the dinosaurs are all fucking dying, and they have this momentary discussion where they're just like, we have to save them, but saving them means releasing them into the wild, and at this point they're not on an island. This mansion's in fucking Oregon or somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, they literally pointed out that there was a town 5 miles down the road earlier in the film.
I mean, isn't Oregon where, you know,
I don't know if it was Oregon. It was just wooded fucking America.
isn't Oregon where Chris Pine lives in, you know, the first Star Trek reboot? I mean, they could attack the fucking Starfleet Academy.
Oh no.
Imagine that crossover.
Oh no, it's only my. Don't give them fucking ideas.
Star-Lord meets Star Trek.
With
Do you
dinosaurs.
get it? Do you get it?
But here's the deal. So with this town 5 miles down the road and all those innocent human lives that are about,
Yeah.
they decide, no, we're not going to push the big red button,
Yes.
which generally was a big red button.
Yep, thanks for that, Kim Jong. Peace in our time.
And they didn't press it. She, old Ron Howard's daughter, Claire. Claire is the character.
I couldn't give a fuck.
I keep
what
on
her name
thinking
is.
her name is Claire, so I'm going to say Claire or Clarice or something along those lines. I think Cat. Fuck knows.
Cunt. Yeah.
Cunt.
So Cunt doesn't press the button.
Cunt doesn't press the button.
She's embraced by Star-Lord.
But then all of a sudden, Generic Child does,
Yeah.
and Generic Child goes, they're alive just like me. And all of a sudden, all these dinosaurs, including a T-Rex, several other carnivores, and a
Yeah.
fucking raptor,
A raptor, there's, you know, your
The
giant
killing machine?
Triceratops.
Yep.
And
they go off into the woods where there is a town 5 miles down the road, and this is the end of the film. They even swell it with some violin-y, piano-y kind of thing, like it's a heartfelt moment that the raptor does not get in the cage at the end. It decides, fuck you, Chris Pratt, I'm going off to fucking feast on God knows how many humans that are innocent. He could walk into a park and devour children after child after
an
child
orphanage.
after child. Yeah.
Think of that, Chris Pratt.
Yeah, and this is the
At
thing.
Children's Hospital.
And while this is happening, all you have is like the piano going do 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 do. Like it's a heartfelt moment.
I mean, they could have redeemed that whole film if they just used the Benny Hill theme.
The whole film was a Benny Hill theme of it. Like it could have been playing underneath, and it would have like. I mean, this is the ending. They literally let hundreds of beasts into the world, and they were trying to play it off like, oh, isn't that nice? They will kill indiscriminately.
Life finds a way, Graham. Life always finds a way. Do you remember that? Do you remember? Do you
Okay.
remember Ian Malcolm?
I do remember, and this is a good little segue then onto the characters in this film. Okay, here we go. Ian Malcolm. Let's start with him off the bat. Goldblum is back.
Is he?
No. This film was sold under false pretense. Goldblum is in it for the combined of about 20 seconds.
Yeah.
His voiceover is used in some sort of court setting.
Yeah, he's arguing for the animals to be left on
To
island,
die.
to die.
Because it is, natural
Humans
selection.
have meddled enough.
Yes, we dipped our fingers into too many pies.
Yes.
And he's right, because at the end of this film, he comes back with this voiceover and he's in the same court telling people now how this child pressing the big red button and allowing dinosaurs out into the open has essentially ushered in the new era of fucking
Armageddon. Yeah. We're going to have to learn to live alongside these
dinosaur patrols will now be a thing,
Yes.
supposedly, as they fuck and kill their way into being the dominant species.
Yeah, we see a head-to-head between a T-Rex and a lion at the end of this film. Oh. Christ.
I'm dead. Oh my fucking lord. Yeah, that happened, and then the big whale, the McCartney-osaurus, came back and had a surfer at the end. But then, just over everything, all of a sudden, sunset over suburbia is what it was.
Yeah.
And there's the fucking raptor about just to go.
There's our boy
buffet.
blue. Our girl blue. Boy blue.
Girl
blue.
They're all girls, remember? Until they somehow... can't remember.
Yeah, so at some point she'll die and it'll be alright.
Will it though? Because she's got a buffet of a town in front of her. Called to credits. And the thing is, this music, again, it wasn't sinister. This should have been a horror ending.
Yeah.
If they wanted to go down this path, I'm all for it. But you have to do it in the right context.
Yeah, tone is a good point, because I'll talk about the characters.
This should have had going on instead of It's like, no, life does not find a way. This is aliens.
This is the end of life.
This is the end of all things we know.
This either needed to be, like you say, the horror ending, or it needed to be played firmly with its tongue in its cheek. Like an Independence Day.
A B-movie. It should have tried to play itself as a B-movie.
But it tried to play it with a straight bat, just interspersed with the occasional moments of humour that didn't work. And
this one wasn't interlaced with humour as much as
They tried with Chris Pratt, but they failed. I mean, they managed to fuck up Chris Pratt in this film.
It takes a fucking lot.
Yeah.
This is... characters. Ian Malcolm, old Jeff Goldblum, not in it.
Not in it.
So, moving on, Chris Pratt, old Starlord.
Just so
Mike. Generic Mike, whoever he is.
Owen. Brady?
Great, Owen Brady. Isn't he an American footballer?
I always said Owen Coyle. Yeah.
No, he's a football manager.
Yeah.
Owen, whatever his face is. Owen McOwen face.
Yeah.
He's just kind of in this film, and everything is a set piece for him to do something.
Yeah.
The plot does not revolve around a logical plot. For instance, they're locked up in a cage at one point, and they say, "What do we have? We can't have witnesses, so to speak." So what did they do? Instead of just shooting them there in the head,
yeah, they just walk away.
Just walk away. That makes no sense to me. I think we've angered the
We'll tell people they died.
Oh, what's happening now? I feel slightly bad. I'm just gonna push those windows up a little bit. I think we've woken up the pregnant lady next door. This is the most this is a better subplot than anything in this film.
It's turning into Juno.
I like this. Juno, good film, by the way.
Thundercats. Oh!
Just so Owen Brady, fucking the Brady fucking bunch is this film. He's just there doing his cliche. I'm a man, and I'm the lead man actor. I have a gun now.
Save the day. Good at fighting. Not really explained how.
I think he was a commando, an ex-commando in the first one. I think they mentioned as a throwaway line, and whatever.
Fuck, yeah.
But I mean, he jumps between a T-Rex's mouth at one point.
Yeah.
That's a thing. That's a set piece. It's like set piece here, set piece there, set piece everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, this is full of little moments where, how was nobody seeing this stuff happening? How are they not getting caught?
Why? They left on a boat from this island, right?
They escaped on a boat.
And then
we get a dramatic scene of one of
Rica.
the... Is it the... What's it called? The Diplodocus or the Brontosaurus?
Brontosaurus. The big long neck. The one that everybody knows is... Well, the one that ate the
prehistoric
leaves.
Giraffe, yeah.
Yeah, the one that ate the leaves. That it's like a big cow, as they said in the
one that
original
sneezed
Jurassic
in the
Park.
girl's face.
Yeah, everyone's favourite.
Yes.
Go to. Dinosaur.
We see it
gets
surrounded on-
melted. It melts.
Having fun yet, kids?
They put it in lava and kill it. That is a thing.
We see it stranded on the pier as they go away on a boat, pleading for its life, and it's enshrouded in.
Learn to swim, fucker. That's evolution. You die off if you don't learn to swim.
You got a big neck.
Yeah, you could have literally walked probably out to the boat and still been above fucking.
You've got a giant neck. It's life's periscope. But no.
No, yeah. So, yeah, this is a... but anyway, they're on this boat, for instance, and this is the thing that really pissed me off more than the ending to this film, more than anything, was the fact that they're on... This boat left off the coast of Costa Rica, right?
Yeah, Isla Nublar, whatever it's called. Yeah.
Which is South America.
Yeah.
They ended up in wooded America, which I assume was Oregon because it was wooded and... it's on the same coast. It's on the same west coast of the Americas.
Yeah.
That is a 7 to 10 day fucking trek, and it was done in an evening. Like, nobody noticed. Like, they were hiding away on this boat.
No food.
With a raptor that had an operation.
Yeah, it'd been shot.
Been shot. Okay, so this raptor and them lived in this cage. And nobody noticed them. Nobody checked up on this raptor for 7 fucking days. Or the fucking bloody stereotypical fucking cliched woman that was in this. They didn't eat. Supposedly, there was no evidence of them drinking it.
Or pissing, shitting.
Yeah. 7 days. And it was just passed off like, oh, they're there now. Like, they woke up after one nap and they're there.
Yeah, there was a point, like you say, where he jumps through the T-Rex's mouth. They had to get the blood from the T-Rex to transfuse with blue.
The raptor now has T-Rex AIDS!
Yeah, so we see they're inside of the cage container, whatever it is, the T-Rex, and they get locked in by, like, someone goes past and goes, hey, that door's open, just shut it. So we know there's someone out there. A few minutes later, they come out of this container, they escape, and there's no one there. They don't get noticed. They just go back into the Velociraptor thing where nobody checks up on them.
Why did they think going in through the fucking opening up the cage in the first place was the way to go when that same cage had a grate that they could fit through at the top?
Escape through at the end. Yeah. Logic.
This film, and I know this is a stretch to say when we're dealing with living dinosaurs as the premise, but this film has no logic to it. It's like, what the fuck can we do? And to hell with any kind of coordination, any kind of...
That's the thing, I mean, it's not alone in that. I mean, something like Independence Day is guilty of the same thing, but it's because it plays its tongue in its cheek.
Yeah.
You give it the benefit of the doubt. You're willing to buy into its premise and suspend your disbelief. This film doesn't buy itself that sort of credit. No. And as such, it's just impossible to ignore all of the stupid fucking bullshit that's going on. Just all of the implausible things. We've not even scratched the surface.
I was saying. Okay, next character quickly. Lead woman, Ron Howard's daughter. Again, like, she's the more interesting character out of the two leads.
Arguably.
But she's still bland as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have been sad if she died.
No, I was kind of hoping for them both to end up,
Yeah.
So then we've got the generic hipster social justice warrior woman that don't take no shit off from no man.
Yeah, she's...
All she does is sass throughout this entire film.
A lot of attitude. Fearless,
whereas her counterpart then is the fearful...
Cowardly boy.
The cowardly computer geek.
Yeah, cliche.
Who keeps on using computer cliched to, like, I'm not compatible with you.
Yeah.
Just like, no, fuck off. And then we get to the elephant in the room, or should I say the Brontosaurus in the room. The little girl.
Yeah.
The generic child in every Jurassic Park film, because for some reason they still think that kids latch onto this child character.
Yeah, they've not learned their lesson yet.
I was a child when the original Jurassic Park came out. Even the children annoyed me back then.
Yeah,
I wanted to be Sam fucking Neill.
I wanted little Lexi to die, whatever the fucking name was in that first film.
Yeah. And well, like, it's teased throughout this film that the mother, you never see the mother, you never see. It's always alluded to, like, it's this big secret, and I was thinking it's going to be Ellie from the first one.
Yeah, I was expecting that. I thought it was going to be.
Like, why aren't they showing? Yeah, I thought this is stupid. It's going to be this.
Yeah, she is supposedly the granddaughter of
Hammond's
business partner.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah,
and it's alluded to that even though this character has never been mentioned before, it's just as responsible for Jurassic Park to happen as much as Hammond.
Yeah, but something down the line caused them to go their separate ways.
And
but
then
we don't know
at the
what.
very end of the film, like, because the thing is, you don't give a shit about any of this, so I completely forgot this was a plot point.
It's irrelevant. It solves nothing.
No, so the reason why they fell out is because this little girl is not actually the grandson of this... Granddaughter, sorry. That's how much I gave a shit. I couldn't even tell gender. I was just fucking... It was a blob of human on the screen.
Yeah, fair enough.
So this girl is not the granddaughter of the financier, I guess it was, whereas Hammond was the scientist. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, whatever he was.
He's not the She's not fucking... I've done it again. She's not the granddaughter. It turns out she's the clone of his dead daughter.
Yeah. He dabbled in human cloning, brought his dead daughter back to life in clone form.
Hammond fell out with him.
Yeah.
So that's like meant to be like the big kind of and while it came as a surprise to me, it was only came as a surprise because I completely forgot anything that was going on in this film because it was so shit.
Yeah, because I didn't credit it with being able to get any more stupid. I think that's why it came as a
But
shock
again, it
to me.
had nothing to do with the plot. Like, if it tied into the plot somehow...
It didn't affect the ending in any way.
No.
Other than the fact that perhaps she was able to maybe empathise with the dinosaurs.
When they
because
were
she
dying
was
and
like
hit the big
them.
red button. But at
Yeah.
the same time, she
But
should
that's-
know thousands of people will die!
Dinosaurs!
Oh, so yeah, we had her. Other characters included the return of Dr. Wu.
Oh yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, they've turned him into a bad guy. He was one of the most likeable side characters in all of movie
and now
history.
He's just a shady scientist carrying out all of these.
Yeah, he's like
big
the head
red-
behind all of
Yeah,
these
he's learned nothing
nefarious
from the past.
actions. The other one was there was an abundance of American actors putting on British accents and British actors putting on crap American
Yeah, we got
accents.
Toby Jones was the auctioneer.
Yeah.
For some reason. Actually, yeah, British
Putting
guy
on an American accent. He didn't need to have an American... I don't understand why.
Yeah.
I think this is based on a book that we haven't read, and therefore I don't fucking
Probably.
care. Fuck it.
And then there's the guy who sort of...
These two are going to watch it. Sorry, a young couple have turned up, and they are now going to watch it, no doubt.
Godspeed, young lovers.
Well, at least he can get a fucking hand job, maybe.
I mean,
out
this is
of
the end
it.
of their relationship.
Yeah, they're so young as well, and they look like they're so in love.
Yeah. It's a shame it's going to end this way.
God, I hope you're going to watch Meg. Or whatever the fuck that was advertised. So the characters were all either bland or ridiculous. Plot was just a fuckery, a mass fuckery of fucks.
Yeah, I don't know how much more I can talk about this shit.
Yeah, we could go into depth with each and every... there's so much to pick apart in this film. If we wanted to, we could go back in there and watch it with a notepad and pen and jot down everything and break it down for you in a fucking 2-hour spectacular. I mean, we could do a commentary. If the DVD comes out, we could generally do a running commentary.
This could be a podcast of the future, is us live narrating Jurassic World.
The Jurassic World retrospect or something.
Here we go again. What the fuck it's called.
I mean, it's appalling. It's an appalling film. And to anyone that likes this, fuck you. You are what is wrong with the world. You and no one else. You are the Love Island.
You as an individual, yeah.
Yeah, you are the Love Island demographic, is what you are. Hang yourself, you fucks.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't care anymore. They've taken Jurassic Park. And to be fair, it happened fucking gone after the second one, The Lost World, to be fair, but it's now saturated to the point where this should not have had a fifth film.
Yeah, this...
We didn't need a Star... We didn't need a Han Solo prequel. We didn't. But we got it. And this is why these big names are all of a sudden being tainted. Let it be!
Because they're apparently going to make another one. They're going to make another one.
Well, yes, because now there's dinosaurs everywhere that need killing. It needs to turn into aliens.
Blue Raptor in the city. It's coming.
Three Men and Little Blue.
Blue's day out.
So yeah, I mean, we could come back to this one. It was that bad.
This isn't the last you've heard of this film.
No, this is the benchmark for worst film of the year so far.
I will be
fucking
amazed
mile.
if anything beats this.
By Ewan Nebula Island fucking mile
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, nothing comes close to this. This is a 0.5 out of 10 at best.
Yeah, they managed to point the camera in the right direction and click record. So kudos for that, people.
Yeah.
The CGI. Okay, positives. Again, the CGI wasn't shit. At no point did I go, green screen!
It's still worse than 1994 Jurassic Park, the look of the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
They're going backwards.
Yeah. It's a case of, like the artist that keeps painting on his canvas,
Yeah.
but ends up ruining his work.
Yeah.
So, Jurassic World. Nope.
Fuck it.
Yeah, nope. Moving on, what have we got coming up? Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Ant-Man and the Wasp, yeah, might be the next one. I don't know, really.
I'm liking this, doing it from the car.
It has potential, doesn't it?
Two guys, one girl. No, that sounds even worse.
Oh, no. No, thank you, Stan Collymore.
No. We are podcast. You just imagine if at night this car park turns into a dogging car park and we just didn't know, and we come out of a late night showing to do one of these, like
People just flashing their lights
and there's just people ranting and raving over something.
Yeah, people just knocking on the window. Hey guys,
Just
up
an
for a good
ass
time,
cheek
anyway, yeah.
fucking
Fuck Jurassic World, what?
Oh god. So yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp, possibly. I guess it's the next one that I kind of want to go see.
Yeah, off the top of my head, there might be other things, but I don't know. I'm too angry to think about it right now.
Yeah. So there's that. Do not recommend. Do not recommend.
Big thumbs down.
But no. Yeah. Just a general no from all across the board. I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think we've ranted enough. Wished death on too many people already.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, thanks for listening. And
yeah, that was disappointing.
yeah.
Yeah.
How do we end this?
I don't know. Should we live stream the next one? Should we try and get a
maybe
device?
that's the next step. Yeah.
Like, we'll come in and we'll do those, what everyone does, the reaction videos, and it's straight on Facebook. Then I don't have to upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, we'll try that.
It's there, and you can literally see us losing our fucking shit.
You will
as
get
opposed to
Ant-Man
hearing.
and the Wasp, the live reaction video, coming soon.
Hopefully,
Maybe.
maybe
Two guys, one sofa.
in a car,
In two guys, one
Touran,
Touran.
one Volkswagen Touran. Until then, Godspeed. Keep watching the skies, and
Fuck Jurassic World.
indeed.
Bye.
Two guys, one sofa.